How's it going, YouTube? My name is Trey. Welcome to part 2 of Intro to GUI in Java. Today we're going to be talking about JPanels. Alright, let's get straight to the code. So the purpose of JPanels are to section off your GUI components in your JFrame or your window. In other words, think of your JFrame or your window as your dinner table, and then think of your JPanels as your plates. And then anything you put in each of those panels is your food. In this tutorial, we're going to create 4 JPanels, starting with our first one. JPanel panel 1 is equal to new JPanel. And we're going to say panel 1 set size. And for our first panel, we're going to say 100 by 100. And next, we're going to say panel 1 set background. In our parentheses, we're going to say color dot, and we'll set it to black. Next, you need to add your panel to your JFrame or your window. So window dot add panel 1. And when we run our program, our panel takes up our whole window. Why is that? So when you create a JFrame in Java and you add components to your JFrame, your components are put on your window through a flow layout. We'll talk more about layouts later in our tutorials, but for right now, our JFrame uses a flow layout. So it means every time you add a new component, the newest component will just be the right of the previous component, and then it will start over as like a new line. So when we create our second JPanel, JPanel panel 2 is equal to new JPanel. This time, let's set our size to 200 by 200. We're going to set the background to white. And don't forget to always add your panel to your window. So window dot add panel 2. So when we run our program, the dimensions that we set for our first panel goes back to its original size because of the flow layout. So now it's going to be a 100 by 100 background panel. And then our next panel is going to take up the whole JFrame. For our third panel, we're going to set the background to green and our size to 300 by 300. And for our fourth panel, we're going to set it to blue and 400 by 400. So when we run our program with all 4 of our panels added, our black panel that we first added is 100 by 100. Our white panel is 200 by 200. Our green panel is 300 by 300. And then our blue takes up the rest of the window. So those are the basics to JPanels in Java. If you have any questions, comment below. All right, thank you for watching.